bad news is that's exactly what the government has used to basically put us in the situation that we are in. You have signed contracts with the government that you are not aware that you have signed. Now, another ruling here says that the general rule is that an unconstitutional statute, although having the form and name of law, is in reality no law, but is wholly void and ineffective for any purpose, since unconstitutionally dates from the time of its enactment, and not merely from the date of the decision branding it so. So, if I pass a law that tries to make slavery legal, and we do that for about 10 years, and somebody says, wait a minute, I think slavery is illegal and unconstitutional. It doesn't become unconstitutional 10 years from now. It's unconstitutional to start with. It was never a law in the first place. Now, I have just a few more minutes here before we take a break, but I would like to leave you with some interesting questions that we will try to answer a little bit later. Okay? If I have a right to keep and bear arms, why do I have to get a concealed carry permit? Doesn't a permit give me permission? Permission is related to a privilege. If I have a right, that's a contradiction. You cannot give me a permission to exercise a right. It's a contradiction. And privileges are generally identified by a permit or a license, a piece of paper that somebody gives me, says, okay, you have a license to drive. Why do I need a license to drive if I have a right to travel? And more importantly, if I get a marriage license, what does that marriage license give me permission to do that I could not do before the marriage license? And who is giving me that permission? And where did they get the power to give me that permission? And where did the first marriage license start with in the first place? Think about those things. We're going to take about a 10-minute break and then we'll come back.